The next morning, the sun crept through the blinds and spilled across Wyatt's bed. She blinked awake to the sound of her mom humming softly in the kitchen. Her eyes still felt puffy from crying the night before, but something was different. There was a buzz in the air, like the world had decided to hold its breath for a secret. When Kylie walked in with breakfast, she was glowing in that way moms do when they're holding something back. "Good morning, birthday girl," she whispered, brushing hair off Wyatt's face. "Mom," Wyatt mumbled, still half asleep. "I don't want to talk about my party." Kylie smiled. "That's okay," she said gently. "But can you come downstairs? Daddy and Uncle Trav want to tell you something." Wyatt frowned, but she followed her mom down the hallway. Jason stood by the window, his phone in hand, and Travis, loud, messy-haired, coffee in one hand, donut in the other, was trying his best to look casual. Jason knelt to meet her eyes. "Sweetheart," he began softly, "you remember how sad you were that Mia couldn't come?" Wyatt nodded, her little lip trembling again. "Well," Jason said, trying not to smile, "turns out she can." For a moment, Wyatt didn't move. "What do you mean?" Travis grinned. "She's coming here, kiddo, on an airplane. Right now. She and her mom are already on the way." Wyatt's eyes widened. "Their airplane? Like a real airplane?" Kylie laughed through her tears. "Yes, sweetheart. Uncle Trav made a few calls." Wyatt gasped, that pure kind of joy that only children can feel, the kind that makes time stop. She ran straight into her uncle's arms, nearly knocking over his coffee. By noon, the Kelce house was buzzing. Balloons, cupcakes, glitter everywhere. Taylor helped Kylie tie pink ribbons on the gift bags, while Jason was out in the yard setting up games. Travis kept pacing, refreshing his phone every few seconds. Then the sound came, faint at first, then louder, the deep hum of an engine above them. Wyatt froze mid-step, eyes wide. "Is that?" she whispered. Jason smiled. "I think that's them." The driveway filled with the sound of tires on gravel as a black SUV pulled up. The door opened, and there she was, Mia, clutching her teddy bear, a little nervous but smiling wide. "Wyatt," she screamed. Wyatt didn't hesitate. She ran faster than she ever had in her life, her little shoes slapping against the driveway, tears streaming down her face as she threw herself into her best friend's arms. It was one of those moments you could freeze forever, the sunlight, the laughter, the disbelief, the adults wiping away their own tears behind sunglasses. Inside, the party began like any other. Cake, laughter, Taylor singing softly while the kids clapped off beat. But there was something different in the air. It wasn't about the decorations or the camera flashes. It was about two little girls who had learned what it meant to be loved. Someone posted a photo, Wyatt and Mia, faces covered in frosting, laughing so hard they could barely breathe. Within hours, the picture spread across social media. The Kelce family flew a child's best friend to her birthday. Thousands of comments poured in. "This is what being famous should look like. Real family goals right here. Uncle Trav for president." But inside the house, none of that mattered. Jason was on the couch with Kylie, watching the kids play. Travis sat on the floor, pretending to be a dragon while Wyatt and Mia tried to defeat him with pool noodles. Taylor laughed so hard she fell off her chair. "Guess it was worth it," Jason said quietly, watching his brother. Kylie leaned her head on his shoulder. "It was never about the flight," she whispered. "It's about what she'll remember when she's older. That the people who love her will move the world just to see her smile." Later that night, after the cake was gone and the house was quiet, Wyatt tiptoed into the living room where Travis was half asleep on the couch. She held something behind her back. "Uncle Trav," she whispered. He opened one eye. "Yeah, kiddo." She handed him a crayon drawing, two stick figures holding hands beside a plane, with me and Mia written in shaky letters. "I made this for you," she said shyly, "because you made magic real." Travis smiled, the kind that starts slow but fills your whole face. "You did that yourself, kiddo. I just helped it get here faster." She hugged him tight, and in that moment, nothing else mattered. Not the fame, not the cameras, not the headlines. Just family, just love. As she ran off to bed, Jason turned off the last light. Kylie leaned in the doorway, whispering, "That was the best birthday ever." Jason smiled, his voice low and certain. Yeah, because it wasn't just hers. It was all of ours.